Welcome back to Ace and Sakai. We're only joined today with Moto and I because Amy is actually on his cruise. No, he's not being a parent, he's being a dad. So to have fun, Amy, you're probably going to be watching this whenever it drops. Maybe you'll be back by then. But we finally get to
Mr. Vacation.
we get to talk about One Piece with no care for spoilers because we're gonna be talking about the anime and we're gonna talk about the manga. So I'll make into two portions, so it's gonna be one video. We're gonna go right into it, and with our ADHD when it comes to Gold Piece, it's gonna be all over the place. Without further ado,
We are.
let's get start talking about Gold Piece, and we'll take it with the anime. And I just want to say one thing. While I was so pissed off at the end.
Can we go back to the other episode 1112?
Honestly speaking, I know what the fans are in for next week, and I kind of I knew that there was a gap. I remember when we read the manga, I was like, "Oh man, kid died." Then I remember there was one gap episode where it just had to do with Kobe, and then the second chapter of the manga is where we know what's going to happen. Impact Punch. So it's
Spoiler.
it's in the preview now, and it always says it, the fist of Garp. Oh, well, I wonder what this smash, Garp smash. Like, what do you think he uses his fist for? He's the hero, Garp, and honestly, I enjoyed this episode because one, it's been a while since we've seen two of Zoro's wives. By the way, both his wives were in the episode.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tashigi was in there too.
Yeah,
Right?
so we had the negative ghost chick with that
Perona. Perona.
I think we haven't seen her like ever since somebody not somebody. Was it somebody when they came back after the time skip and she came to help?
Yeah. Well, she took Zoro because she's a wife, right? Of Zoro.
At least
she took him to Sabaody.
Yeah.
That was the last time. Yeah, that was the last time, right?
It's been over a decade, damn. So it was good seeing her, and I kind of like the graphics they were doing. They're having fun with it. Then you see Kobe just working out. Komoria's back. You know, we haven't heard.
Well, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know for sure.
But we haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah,
so I like the little throwbacks, and then now Kobe is this hero. So now we're getting we know, and we've also know this.
Well, he's been a hero for a long time, right? The incident
since Vivi, when he was with Vivi, that's it. We don't know about the incidents until later.
No, it was mentioned Blackbeard attacked the Snake Island, I think. Luffy's wife, number 2. That's where he took the hero of the.
I don't think he learned it for that because many people don't even know about the Amazon Lily. Many people because it's so close off to the world.
The incident before that. I'm just saying it was mentioned in the manga or anime. First time Kobe being a
country, right?
Yeah, something like they don't go into huge detail. I don't recall. Hopefully it's something that they could add in the future just to see, because there's a lot of in One Piece things you want to learn about, but we never get to see. One being Mihawk versus Shanks that happened a long time ago. We don't get to see that. I think this is another incident
to see in the prequel of Shanks because Shanks is not popular enough to go in other directions.
You can, yeah, definitely.
Danny Shanks after last episode, people be screaming his name. So you want to know, especially if they go in the direction and he ends up getting or becoming the King of Pirates, it'll be awesome to see the adventures of Shanks, who was on Goldie Roger's ship.
He's not going to. Yeah, he's not going to.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't think he is.
But okay, we're jumping off thing. One thing on the manga I actually was wondering about was when we saw Kobe's wife whipping the building.
That's not the Kobe's wife?
Isn't it the one Rear Admiral has
No. You're about to see her next.
Sniper.
Yeah, it's the sniper.
Yeah, the sniper.
So the whip girl is the daughter of the old lady that was in Garp's crew. Right, so Garp,
I know
in the flashback.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's it's the old grandma. Yeah, it's her granddaughter is the whip. Yeah,
yeah.
That's another cosplay, new cosplay potential there.
I don't know if she's going to be as popular because she's really
Oh, it won't
like
be.
she's
It won't
super
be like one or
panels.
two people, maybe. Yeah.
It's literally in like 2 chapters. It's not even like worth anything. After this,
But she came out pretty strong.
I mean, let's see where it goes. I still think the costume of the year would be Mina. I think Mina would be the most like popular costume, especially with Kaiju.
No,
I
I
mean,
don't
I
think
know
so.
what you're waiting for. You're waiting for the Robin. You know, I'm probably sure that you're gonna see at least one or two.
Yeah, I don't think Mina's gonna be that popular, to be honest with you.
But yeah, that's true.
We'll see couple for sure, but I don't think she'll be number one.
Look at this way, because when we saw with Chainsaw Man, so many Makimas.
Yeah, Makimans, yeah, that was a lot. But Chainsaw Man, I don't know the comparison in terms of popularity between Chainsaw Man
Badass Bitch.
Yeah, I think that was really popular with her. Makima was really
was Akemi got killed.
But we don't see Akemi go kill.
If Akemi came out right now, she'd be fucking amazing. Because right now,
she would. Yes, I agree with that. So continue with the.
So yeah, honestly, I felt like this was a filler episode. It truly was a setup episode.
Well, it's a setup, but I wouldn't call it filler because it's a legitimate part of the manga, right?
But it really irks me when animation is wasted on just Kobe running in the same way in different scenes. It's like you're wasting so many moments. It's one of the things about One Piece that we didn't get this arc until right now.
Well, this is what I'm saying about the remake, right? This is what excites me about the remake.
Bro, how old are we going to be when we reach this level of remake?
I don't think we'll be that old. I think I'll still be in the 40s. Yeah. Right?
You get that. Mono admitted he's a vampire. So, now you know. No, realistically speaking, if they're making a remake and without fillers, I'm assuming near 450 episodes.
No.
More or less.
Are you talking about the remake or the
remake?
No, I mean it's gonna be like a third of the episode, so it's gonna be like episode like 400 that you'll get this.
So 450. So we're not that far apart. So 450.
Oh, you said 400. Okay,
yeah. 450. It's all good.
Yeah.
So 450. That equals 450 weeks without taking any week off.
It's a seasonal. It's seasonal for sure.
Yeah, you're not getting it in 10 years.
Why you gotta break my heart?
But I mean, being realistic, I gotta make sure you know you have a higher chance of One Piece actually finishing.
No, that's not gonna finish.
Let's see how long they last. Let's see how far they can go, because what they need to do is they need to film at least 4 or 5 seasons already, and then milk it and drop it. Because when Luffy comes back with a freaking mustache, and instead of looking 19, he's looking 45. So we're gonna be having some problems.
I think the biggest problem is going to be Nami, right? The actress is actually in the mid-30s or early 30s already.
It Emily Rudd? Is she?
Yeah.
I don't know about.
I think she's like
not mid-30s. I think she's in the 20s.
I think she's in the 30s. She's actually one of the older ones in there. I think the Inaki,
she passes Nami. She passes Nami. I don't.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think the casting was phenomenal, so I don't want to get too distracted. But yeah, what were we talking about?
No, we're talking about the anime, and we're saying that
the
pacing. Yeah, I know you're waiting for that. But overall, this anime episode was kind of a downer for me because, I wanted so much more. It's just like you give me such a mean boner in a way.
Yeah, it's between two amazing fights, right? The Garps fight, I think it's pretty obvious is coming. We got a little tease of it in the preview, pretty much.
Where he just started out just like, why do you do that? Like, why? Just stop with the previews.
Remind me, because I don't remember. Does the fight actually end here, or will it get disrupted in the middle of it?
No, remember Kuzan and him fight? By the way, this is a spoiler, so if you don't know what spoiler stuff,
Yeah,
bye.
you
Like and
already
subscribe.
mentioned it.
So yeah. So
I don't
remember
recall the
Garp and
sequence.
no, we don't know exactly, but we know that he got frozen.
No,
Uh,
he dies.
mm,
He's dead. Stop. Just like Kid, they're gone.
well, this is confirmed. The kid being dead is not confirmed, but I think Oda or somebody from there confirmed that Law and Kid can never be in the competition for One Piece again.
Of course not.
Yeah, the
They
ships are
lost.
gone. The movie ship is gone, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah. So our theory about maybe Kid is I don't know. I don't know about Kid being alive. I think Kid is gone because then whatever. Law is definitely gonna be part of the Straw Hats crew. He's probably gonna be one of the admirals. Um I can't see him being as a member.
Yeah, he's not gonna be a member. He has to be part of the Grand Fleet or something, or he's I don't know. I think he gives something to like. There's a reason why they kept. Well, we haven't seen it yet, and I think that's maybe we don't want to talk about it too much,
what?
but there's a reason why we know for sure that he was kept alive, right? Like Kid
Yeah,
is
because Law escaped
right.
because the teddy bear took him away.
Yeah, Beppo took him away, right? He's the one last action that took it. So
And
obviously, I
remember,
think
he had
Law still.
Chopper's fruit.
Yeah,
Spoiler, don't be here, leave. Uh,
yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah,
But
that's coming.
I
That's
think
coming.
I just don't remember I don't remember if Garp and Kuzan fight ends here or does it get disrupted with Merijois and Buggy and all the other things. I just don't remember. It was it.
I think
I
it
don't
goes
think it was
back and
straight
forth.
through,
It
right?
goes back and forth.
Yeah, it goes back
It
and
was a lot
forth,
of back
right?
and
So we
forth,
get the
and we enjoyed it.
yeah, no, it's phenomenal. So we get the initial introduction to Garp's power. By the way, this is the chapter that really reminded me how much I didn't like the Garp in the live action because he's a
Yeah,
completely
his
another
smile.
level, right?
Yo, the moment Garp
Right?
smiled, I was just like, "That's Luffy's grandpa."
Yeah, exactly. And I just don't think the live action adopted Garp well because he doesn't. There's a reason. He's probably one of the strongest
If not the
in that
strongest.
timeline, right?
If not the
Right,
strongest.
exactly. At that point, right? Like before the time, before the time skip, you could make a case that he was probably stronger than Shanks.
I could make a case he was probably stronger than Goldie Rogers.
Right, right. Because well, I mean, he was fighting Gold
Because what
Roger,
we
right?
know
And they were
is,
even
what
matcher.
we know is, him and Rogers together stopped.
To us, Zebek.
Yes. So
Right,
if Zebek is here, so Roger saw Garp as his rival, and he saw him so
right,
close to him that he gave him his biggest secret.
right. Exactly. Right. So yeah, so I think like the whole
And then
point,
he's
like that
Luffy's
was kind
grandpa,
of the
and he's
refresher.
Dragon's father. So
Yeah, yeah. And then like that's why it kind of like a little frustrating the way they portrayed him, like stressed out or whatever, having a nervous breakdown. He's like the Luffy's grandfather who's like, don't give a fuck except the things I care about, which was Kobe. He
yeah.
didn't have Kobe at the time. He doesn't care that much about Luffy to a point where like he will need to test him and all that stuff. And then also like Luffy has no chance of escaping Garp in the early part of the
No
season.
way. It's not impossible.
Yeah, it's like people don't realize how fucking insanely strong Garp is.
Garp's training methods are fucking insane.
Right. And so like and this just like Shanks, and this is why I think Egghead Island is such a masterpiece for most of us fan is that we have all this teaser like Garp's father, Shanks, all these characters that we really wanted to know how strong they are, and we get one by one, we get to see their part of it. Only one we haven't seen right now is Mihawk and Dragon. That's the what the fuck?
Yeah, it's been a while since we have seen Mihawk. No, Mihawk is Buggy's crewmate, bro.
Yeah. We see Mihawk, we just don't see his power, right?
Well,
That's the big question.
when we saw him in Marine Ford, I don't think we were seeing his full potential.
No, he was fucking around.
And
Doesn't
when
care.
Shanks came, he left. And when he left, all the Marines knew that they need to chill.
Yeah.
So even though Shanks did stop the war, Mihawk respected Shanks enough to Be like, nope, I am not gonna fuck with him. I am leaving. And the
Yeah.
Marines are like, okay, we're not fucking with him. So if we're looking at all these three things, we know Garp is OP, we know Mihawk is OP, and we know Shanks is OP. Who is the strongest? I think it's back to that thing. I don't think we'll ever know about Mihawk versus Shanks unless there's a flashback.
But we need to see that power level, right? It's the one thing that we haven't seen, and this one we get to finally see Garp, and Garp is insanely strong.
See,
like I didn't realize how strong he was.
One thing is, I think Mihawk is strong, but Shanks went another layer above, like one other tier above it. Because
I'm wanting to see it.
Like, if he can see future 10 seconds, I don't know if the strongest swordsman has that too.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, he has a fancy eye, just like Emu, so I'm pretty sure he has got powers. Come on, he's got powers. Like, he's got a lot of powers. He's got to be really strong, right?
I mean, Zoro has powers, so yeah.
No, Zoro's he's not his level yet.
No, see, I think we'll find. I think we're gonna find. That'd be pretty cool if you see Shanks versus Luffy and then Mihawk versus Zoro at the same time.
Well, and we could kind of talk the chapter 1121, right? I mean, I don't think that there's going to be too many of these one-on-one from one group versus another group fight. I think we're gonna see a massive war with a lot of intriguing matchups.
Oh, so it's just like gonna be like Royal Rumbles.
I think it's gonna be a Royal Rumble in the big part, and then the direct matchup will probably be Blackbeard versus Straw Hat.
So you're saying basically we'll see the final arc play out with fleets on sea fighting, and then whoever survives that gets to land, they fight, and then go more deeper, then their improvement fight, and then at the end, they all fight for the One Piece, whatever the One Piece is.
No, I see. That's where I think the sequence changed. At least the way Vegapunk faced it in chapter 1121 is whoever finds the One Piece will win the battle. Right? That's almost what it sounds like.
I mean, again, it's making it seem like One Piece is a physical object.
I just think it's just information. And then the only reason Gold Roger didn't.
They all laughed. And then they still keep it a secret because you see,
no, because I think it's all tied to they have all the information, but they can't do anything about it, which means either
you just said he was one of the
Luffy's power.
Huh? You did say he was born in the wrong timeline.
Right, I think it's Joy Boy's power. You need the Joy Boy's power to actually utilize any of these things.
Okay, so 121. It's been a while. Let's catch up. How much has happened? Bonnie's Gear 5 now because of her amazing fruit powers. I guess I think that's her awakening, her imagination.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool how she can basically mimic her idol.
Luffy.
And I'm loving the bond. It's like a brother-sister bond happening.
Yeah.
And somebody she's basically grew up idolizing without knowing who it is, and now she gets to see her father's dream come true. And I like how Kuma's still there, a variant of Kuma's still there, and they're trying to protect.
Yes.
And one more, Stella's the only one alive. For Vegapunk one.
No, it's Stella's dead.
What? Oh no,
it's
the angry one.
Angry one, the evil
one. Which I think back in the day when we saw her, we're like, oh my god, imagine she joins the crew. I felt like when she was,
but I don't think it's her. No, I get the feeling it's Bonnie, right? It has to be Bonnie.
No. I don't think she's going to be a crew member. I think she's just going to be she's going to become a part of the ship. I feel like she's just going to become the armor or whatever. She's going to just control that. Maybe she's going to be the fleet commander of the ship. So whatever, she was already doing that with the monsters. I don't think she's a member.
Oh, you're talking about Lilith?
Yes, I don't think she's a member.
Yeah. I think
Bonnie is the next member.
I think Luffy is very strict on the members, right? Like, it's very, very strict.
And no, Bonnie checks the box. She checks the box
Yeah,
because
Bonnie checks
she
the
is
box.
going to
Yeah,
be loved and adored by every
cabin
single
girl.
member. Yeah, she's a lost soul that belongs with the Straw Hats. Like she fits.
Yeah,
As much as we love Yamato, and I think we love Yamato because that's what Straw Hats are. They're all these individuals where they have such potential, but they didn't realize their purpose because they were either obligated or rejected from the world, and they had like burdens and issues. Like
right.
Zoro had to
It.
carry on his best friend's purpose to become the greatest swordsman.
I mean, every single Straw Hat has something tying them down. They're all tied down, right? Like that's what Luffy. Luffy has the ability
The break of
to.
chains.
It's yeah, break their chains, right? Because he's able to identify what the chain is. Like if you go back to the since the very beginning, like Zoro is the most comical one, and Oda does this thing where if you look at all the other characters, nobody really knows who they are, but except Zoro. Throughout the like East through arc is that's Zoro, that's Zoro. So Zoro already had a capacity to actually get to becoming the greatest swordsman. It's just that he's always lost. He doesn't have the direction, the path, right? And Luffy gives him
Luffy
that,
gives him
right?
his
And
purpose.
so yeah, exactly. And then Nami had obviously the Arlong and the desk, the torture chamber, the nightmare where Luffy says, "Oh, this is what's tying her down," and he destroys that as some symbolism. And he does that with every single Straw Hat, right? That's why like Luffy was like, "I'm gonna destroy your ship for Sanji."
Yeah.
Like it's holding you down, but it wasn't directly he destroyed the ship, right? In many ways, he finally was able to let go and actually pursue his dream. So Bonnie is also like he's kind of doing this thing where he's like Bonnie trying to get back at Saturn. Saturn is the sphere that's holding her back.
Yes,
right?
yes,
Like
but
the nightmare.
she's trying to free herself
nightmare,
because
right?
one, she's Saturn's child, right?
That's not confirmed. I don't want to go that far
She
yet.
said, he literally said she was my 8th wife.
Did he say
He
that?
did say that.
Okay. Well, I don't remember the detail. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't want to
if you know
confirm or
this,
deny.
comment below. Let me know which one of us is right. But I really feel like Saturn said that she was my 8th wife.
I'm saying I don't know.
I'm saying I think he said that she was his 8th wife, and then I think Bonnie is his daughter.
I think that's the theory everybody has, but man, Saturn's trying to kill his daughter now. I guess he doesn't care, right?
Yeah, because she's information. He doesn't care. He's more so power and control.
He's immortal. I mean, he's immortal, so I don't think that
we don't know about the immortality right now. We honestly don't know.
I think he is.
We don't know that.
I think the Gorosei and Inu are immortal. They're all from the time of Jogoy.
Oh, I definitely agree with. Oh, yeah. So you're thinking lost power comes in play? His quirk? You know how Doflamingo was like, "Yo, give me that," because you can basically kill yourself, but give me immortality. So you think his fruit is legendary? I think
it is. Yeah, it is.
I don't know if fruit is.
It's his fruit that has the ability to give immortality. That's one of the powers. Yeah. And by the way,
by the way,
so no, I don't want to get into too much theory.
Yeah, bro, this is our vote, man. Get into it, and talk about
but Bonnie's a great addition because again, it's the Luffy's liberating her, and if you watch the fight in this chapter, Luffy's not directly attacking Saturn. Like Luffy's almost protecting Bonnie, and like Bonnie kick his ass, right?
Yeah,
and he's just helping. Like when did Luffy get so strong? Like he's kind of kicking Saturn's ass, and
like I honestly, I think even going into,
which is good.
Going into this, we were kind of a little like skeptical. Because we're like, where is Luffy? And you're like, yo, Gorosei are OP. And I didn't agree at that time. They are OP, but at the same time, I think the only thing that keeps them giving that extra power is the fact that they can not die. Maybe they're immortal. Maybe they're connected to Imu. Something.
Well, no, I'm saying immortal as in they don't die from age. They're not invincible. And that's the question I have at the end of the chapter or middle of the chapter is Bonnie and Luffy punching and it's disintegrating Saturn.
Yeah.
Did he die? Or is there
No, I don't think he died.
summoning
I mean,
is done?
but
But he's summoning.
honestly, for our sake, because we both said that Saturn's gonna die in this arc, we both,
Yeah.
for our sake, I hope he's dead. So we're like, yeah, we get brownie points. I don't know. I think he might be alive.
I feel like what we saw at the end is
Will
that
he
it's
die
like
if he
his
goes in the water?
summoned form. No, I don't think it's a devil fruit. I think that's where people keep missing. I never thought it was a devil fruit. It's a summoning spell. His main body, I think, is still on the ship.
So, what?
Yeah, I think his body's still on the main ship, and I'm
So what about
wondering
the other
if
Ghostface?
his.
The horse dude and everybody, the freaking horse dude
Well,
and everybody.
I think he summoned him. Right, Saturn summoned the rest of them. Their body's still in Marriage-Wa, I think.
What powers are they using? Hallucinate? What? Like, no, come on. I think they're there.
No, I don't think so. Then what was the point of Saturn even going there?
I think he miscalculated.
Yeah, but why would Saturn need to actually physically go there?
To make sure it's done. He couldn't take a risk. Maybe he has more secrets and more shit to do. But I mean, he has.
He could have just summoned himself.
Bro, but if we're watching the clues and everything, clearly anything related to Kuma, Saturn has some shit to do with it.
Okay.
Bonnie is all that Kuma cares about. It just happens.
Okay.
It just happens. It's just like how Oda has been telling you. It just happens. All this coincidence. That's always what Luffy is. He's always at the right place at the right time. Bonnie's being hunted by CP0, who the Gorosei want. They want her. She was already being chased by them while they were going towards Vegapunk because they want to eliminate Vegapunk. And Straw Hat happens to be there. Not only is the Admiral going there, now the Gorosei is going there too. Because they both are going there together for a reason.
Yeah, but I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about
No.
now. What's the point?
So, if the threat is the level of that, and Saturn wants to completely eliminate it, he doesn't want to leave it to chance or anything. We clearly know.
Right, but
his arrow cannot take on Luffy.
The question is, right, but the question is, why does Saturn need to go there? Right?
Because CP0, nobody could finish it out.
Somebody. Yeah, but they left before CP0 even got to the island. Remember, CP0 just got there, and the whole Marines are already there. Right? They already knew the Straw Hats were there. I mean, they got the information that just took off.
The Gorses, they were going to do a buster call on Egghead anyways. That's why.
Right, but so the CP0 had not much to do with it, right? They're going to wipe out everybody.
CP0, I think they were tasked to kill Vegapunk and get the information back or something. And no, get Bonnie. They were tasked to get Bonnie.
No, not Bonnie. No, Bonnie.
She was being chased after.
No, there's three things. They're going after the Punk record. They're going after the Mother Flame, and then they were gonna get what's the one of the satellites.
Look, remember in Wano how Robin became the #1 target,
right?
Clearly, Bonnie is more valuable in this situation.
No, Bonnie's only a threat now after she takes control of the, what do you call those, weapons. Marine weapons.
Oh, Seraphim.
Not the Seraphim, but the one below Seraphim. She doesn't control the Seraphims. It's only the one that looks like
I thought
Kuma.
she's control of all of them now. Every single one.
No, Vegapunk.
Every single Kuma said. Every single Kuma.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because what Vegapunk was said, there's... Huh? Pacifistas. Thank you.
No, what about Kuma Seraphim?
Seraphims, no.
But Vegapunk basically said... they come out of Kuma. They're Kuma's babies or whatever. They're technically Kuma.
No, they're not. I think they're just complete like new technology, advanced
It's
technology.
based on Kuma's structure, but they're taking the powers of the other warlords and stuff. Kuma is they
Yeah,
all
the
yeah.
pacifista.
You sure she doesn't control the serpents?
So only thing I remember is Becca Bang saying that there's no way in hell I'm gonna have Kuma, like the image of her father, kill Bonnie or attack Bonnie. So at least that part he was able to get Bonnie as the highest priority. But I don't know. We gotta check the Seraphins. I don't remember him including Seraphins. That does seem a little OP though if she has the full control of the Seraphins and the Pacifistas. Pacifistas just alone is pretty
Yeah, but
OP
they're
if
still
you think
not.
about it.
Gorsuch will still be able to slap them because
Oh yeah, what? Yeah.
seraphims are strong, but Zoro is stronger than the seraphims.
Oh yeah, of course,
So,
of
so
course.
they're really not that much of a threat. I think they're more threat to like vice admirals maybe, or okay, even not even Sanji. Even Sanji in this whole arc is OP.
Not really.
Yo, he is holding his
Not
own.
really.
He is really.
No,
Yo,
no, no,
first he fought
no.
Kizaru.
He got
First of all, he
whipped,
fought Kizaru. That was good.
and then he got kicked away.
Yeah, because he's a
So
dumbass. Because he
so
always gets attention.
he's
Taking it.
been like he's been good at like taking blocking like the initial shot, but afterwards he's got whooped. So it's hard to tell how strong he is because like when he kicked the boar, I think it was the boar. No, it was Venus. He kicked in protected Bonnie, and then the next scene is him getting chomped down on and having the giants Kimo and Osho whatever helping him out, freeing him. So he's definitely weaker than the Admiral and obviously
See,
the Gorosei
I
and the
can't see it
Admiral.
this way. I cannot see. Truthfully speaking, Zoro and Sanji are best friends and they're rivals. I don't think
Sure.
Sanji is that
Yes.
far away from Zoro in terms of power. Even though Zoro is OP, number 4, I gotta give him credit. I just think he just hasn't become serious that he can because remember his body is still invincible.
Well, but like we don't know that Zoro could actually beat Kizaru.
Bro, he's holding his own against a freaking horse Gorosei. Are you kidding me? Zoro gets a pass like 10 times.
No, he ran away, bro.
Oh,
Didn't fight.
Bro, Zoro is holding his own.
I mean, there's a story there for sure. I wish we got more
Like
of
what?
it because they, the sword, right? He recognized Zoro's sword.
Oh, the one that's Odin's sword, right? No, not Odin's sword. His best friend's sword.
The
His best
basically
friend's sword. The sword he's been carrying.
foster father. Yes, that's the very
Yeah,
beginning.
his best friend's sword. Yeah, we always knew that was a legendary sword. So father?
No, not the father, but like the foster father, gave it to him, right? His girlfriend, his first girlfriend died. We'll see.
Well,
I still
not
don't know if I
girlfriend,
believe that.
technically.
Yeah, they were girlfriend.
No, not yet. Not yet. We already know the two that were in this anime chapter. Whatever, but the manga is incredible. Oda has been cooking like insane, and for the first,
Yeah, so yeah, and this chapter actually, a lot of interesting. There's always these 3 races that Oda keeps bringing up, which is Buccaneer,
yeah,
Lunarian, and the three eye. It's Sanji's wife.
Sanji's wife. That's what it's like. We finally,
Yeah.
Who did Big Mom?
Exactly. So that's that's actually an interesting question. Now that you mentioned that, I don't know if she fucked or she just adopted. But yeah, those 3.
She had to go to somebody's nuts.
Yeah, for sure, right? She's like a mother to everyone. But now that you mentioned that, now it's a little bit confusing me a little bit because she also mentioned 3 races that she can't find. But now you mentioned that the 3-eyed girl would be the 3rd race. So it's not that, right? She's obviously talking about Buccaneer and Lunarians, the 2 that she was probably talking about.
For Shag's brother.
Oh, in the shadow, the one on 12. But what does that have anything to do with the race?
We don't.
So all that brings those
We
race,
honestly,
right?
even
Right.
though we know some of Shank's background, we don't know his background.
No, we don't. But I don't know if it's any of these major races. And then like I think the coolest part, and it's gonna be very emotional in the anime, is when Bonnie actually punches Saturn. Is the scene with Ginny and Kuma and Bonnie together, and Kuma's like, "We're so thankful that
I
you were
know.
born." That image, I think that going back and forth between the fight and the punch and that flash, it's not even a flashback, right? It's the parallel world. Like, it's gonna be super interesting. And then finally, like the last part, which everybody now talking about, is the Bigapon's last
Yo,
message.
Vegapunk is goaded, yo.
Is
This,
he
this
is
dude
goaded,
is
right?
so
I mean,
freaking goaded right now.
and I actually enjoy this moment because it does Roger right. Because the earlier chapters, because the message was still ongoing, is like, oh, Gold Roger and his crew knew everything, but they didn't do anything, right? So you kind of put them in a little bit of bad light. But then in this chapter, Vegapond's like, Gold Rogers, and then started this so that we could finally get the One Piece history or whatever, the reveal of the voice entry, right? So that was very interesting. And again, Roger's beginning is another part where I did not like in live
Yeah, no,
action
I agree with
because
that.
it
Completely
was a
agree. He started the great pirate era.
moment of celebration. Yeah, he started a great pirate era. It was a moment of celebration. And we know for a fact that Roger was going to die anyways. So it wasn't like the Marines killed him. It was that he was going to die. He needed a stage to start the great
He did
pirate
his part.
era. And that's what it
Roger
was,
had to do his part.
right?
He did his part.
Right. It was too early. He didn't have something that allowed him to take action. And the fact that he was going to die, these two variables, I think the reason why he didn't do anything. And now it set up the stage for Luffy and everybody else to get it. And then we get to see the final 12 that's in play, which is a lot more than what I was talking. I
Some
mentioned
people are
something like
very
this, like
surprising to me.
22.
I never even considered them in the race.
It is.
I only consider only the
Yes.
top 4.
Well, I think that's what this message is so interesting because what differs is Roger triggered. So Joy Boy, I think, did not want the Marines and the Revolutionary. I mean, not that he knew about the
Marines didn't
Revolutionary,
exist back
but those
then
people to get.
with Joy Boy. Only with the 20 governments, the 20 countries.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Gold Roger. I meant to say Gold Roger. Gold Roger probably got the message from the Joy Boy story, right? So he obviously didn't want the world government to go after it. And then second point is he didn't probably care for the revolutionary. Someone who most resembled Joy Boy would be from a pirate, right? So his message kind of focused on the pirate side of things, which started the Great Pirate era. Vegapunk has made it clear that he doesn't know good or evil. So his messaging was, whoever gets the One Piece
And decide
wins the fight, which triggers the revolutionary army because they need all the the power that you need to beat the world government.
I don't know the dragon.
And now
I
the
don't know
Marines are
dragon
like,
chasing the One Piece.
but they have to now, right? That's the message of Vegapunk.
Okay, I
Right,
can
like,
agree with
you
that.
ha-
Okay,
you
so
need-
Vegapunk is basically Rogers 2.0 in this situation.
Right, except Vegapunk isn't saying that the pirates and the Joy Boys are good. He's just saying whoever gets the One Piece
No, he
wins.
basically
Now
says
it puts
he basically said One
everybody.
Piece is real, but it just doesn't belong to pirates. It belongs to the
Right,
one who
and
wins.
he's saying,
So it's a tournament.
right. Well, no, he's saying that whoever gets the One Piece
Right.
wins.
It's a tournament
Right.
now. It's a tournament.
See, right,
race.
exactly. So now, yeah, so now everybody's in the picture. So now you got
My
all the
question
major
is,
groups.
okay, I agree with all that. We'll come back to the picture, but sorry to interrupt. But to get to the last hill, you need to know. You have to have.
Yeah.
every single one, and only people that have it are now Shanks and Luffy.
The polyglyph.
Yeah, only Shanks and Luffy.
Nobody has the full set yet.
Oh no, Shanks probably has it because of Elbaf.
Yeah. So Shanks should have it. We think Shanks probably has it. No, because the last one is with the guy marked with the flame.
It's time to go find the One Piece. So Shanks already going.
No, but I don't think he has the last one. So he got three from Kid, right? Yeah, which is pretty well moved by Shanks just stealing. But you know what's funny though? So in the 4 Yonkos, 3 of them I think already have the 3 poneglyphs. Only one that doesn't have it is
my thing
Buggy.
is,
but I bet Buggy gets the last one though.
Only Robin's able to read it.
No, the 3-eyed chick could read it, so the Blackbeard could read it for sure. Shanks, that's it. So Shanks, that's interesting. You think
Gorse is like the 3rd generation or the 3rd legendary people?
Gorse?
Yeah.
Did you say Gorse? Yeah. Nah, I don't think so. Gorse is just the Joy Boy crew. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, how? We have Odin's wife.
Possibly, sure.
There's
no evidence of that. There's no evidence.
She did come back. She's from. We know she's from the Void Century.
Did she say she's from Void Century?
We don't have actual time. I traveled back in time from a far away place.
Yeah,
she's from the Void Century.
She doesn't say it was during the Void Century.
She's from the Void Century. There's like no other purpose. Remember, she said there will be people coming 10 years from now that will save 10, 20 years from now that will save 20 years from now that will save Wano. I'm sending you in that time.
Yeah.
And she was right. She already knew what's going to happen.
But what does that have to do with the Joy Boy? That's the path.
I think she was on a crew member. And
so the reason why I say. So here's the thing.
Agree.
The reason, okay. So here's the thing. Yes, you probably did, right? So we know that 3 Asian weapon, right? They were all part of Joy Boy's group, right?
Yeah.
You agree, right?
Zunisha,
what do they have in common?
They're all haunted?
No. Yes, they all have names, right? Pluton, right? Neptune, and what's the other one? Poseidon? No, Neptune, Poseidon, the same. Poseidon, and then what's the one Wano has?
Yeah, Pluton.
No, Pluton. Nobody knows where Pluton is.
No, Robin said, "Do you want to know?" And Luffy said, "I don't care." And then she get.
Yeah, Luffy doesn't. Luffy. So, anyways, it's the 3 planets at the end of our solar system, right? Girl says are all planets also. That makes up the whole solar system. So Joy Boy's crew had to be these girls say and the Asian weapons.
Oh shit!
They betrayed. Oh, shit. The girls say betrayed and joined humans. It has to be.
Okay, I see where you're going.
Right?
Oh shit!
It has to be.
Pluton, Neptune is that Uranus. Uranus.
Oh, Uranus. Yeah, Uranus. Uranus is the other one.
Who would have that?
Yeah,
Do you think that's Zunisha?
No, I think it's the Merjois, right? They fired up.
Okay, but then we have the robot. What the hell does the robot's purpose?
Robot is not part of the Asian weapon.
Powered by
just,
Joy Boy.
I think. Yeah, I think it's just
I can't wait
technology.
For the panel. He's like, Joy Boy over here, and Luffy's like.
You talking to me?
I love those. I can't wait for all those animes to. That to be animated. But yeah, keep going.
No, so it's the 12. Who do you got? Who do you think is had no chance?
Why do you think it's going to be 12 members of? Why don't we even think how many members of Joy Boy there are? Like, since you think because Luffy has a certain amount of his head?
I think Joy Boy and Luffy has a lot of parallel.
And Rogers.
More so than Roger, I think. right? Because the whole stretchy,
No,
so you can
I
make a
think
case
it's
that Joy Boy
both.
had a
I know credit
right.
where it's due. When we saw,
No, Roger doesn't have that kind of crew system that Luffy has. I think Joy Boy does. I think the differentiating factor that I think we're gonna see between Joy Boy and Luffy is the fact that I don't think Luffy gives a shit about these Asian weapons that Joy Boy seem to care so much about. Like people
I
keep
don't think
talking about
Joy
how
Boy
Luffy's
cares
gonna
about
use these
either.
Asian
I
weapons.
think
I
they were
don't,
just like
but he used it. He used it and then he left it for the future, right? Not
well.
for the world
Also, now
government
we're
to get it.
considering this Joy Boy to be smart. Luffy is nothing but dumb.
Luffy is
Now Luffy's
smart. What
smart
are
when
you
it comes to
talking about?
tactics
He's
and
not.
doing the right things.
No, yeah. Well,
But
we don't know if Joy Boy actually did it or Joy Boy's,
Nami,
teammate
imagine his
Vivi.
Nami was his
Vivi.
wife.
I mean, his Nami betrayed. That's what the girl says. It's betrayed it.
Honestly, there's still a lot we don't know. But one thing that is confirmed, and I think you and I both are on the same term, is now the final arc begins.
Yes, it's the beginning of final arc. And again, going back to the 12 people, who do you like, don't dislike? Who do you think has the best
I mean,
chance?
obviously, our boy
Right?
is going to be number one. Uh, but then
Right.
Shanks.
Luffy? I don't think Shanks at all.
Listen, I always have the top four. Okay, now I have seen all four scenarios, and I'm okay with all four scenarios. Buggy getting the One Piece hilarious, and it fits. And like I would laugh, and I'll be like, yeah, it makes sense. It's him just failing up is just such a beautiful thing that One Piece has, and we're just paying attention.
Yeah.
Shanks getting it, come on, he deserves it. We all believe so. Blackbeard getting it, okay, that makes sense too. Luffy getting it, yay! He's the king of the pirates. So I'm okay with all four scenarios. I know at the end Luffy gets it no matter what. Him destroying it, keeping it, that's up to what Luffy does. But that's gonna be the last thing. But seeing Dragon, seeing the Marines, seeing Sabo, it's like I don't know why Sabo. Why would Sabo choose to become the pirate, like in the One Piece? Like he would give it to Dragon.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No, because it's the whole, and I think there is like the old generation, the new generation. Sabo is like the Flame Emperor. His
Honestly,
status
when I
is
saw the
changing.
panel, it looked like these four are the top contenders, and these are maybe chancers. Because the top one panels are bigger.
Yeah, I think there's a big part of that. I do think Kobe has a good chance of getting it.
I don't see it. I think Kobe will give it to Luffy.
I think Kobe has a good chance.
Luffy...
No, it's the other way.
No, because
it's
Luffy gave Kobe his life and dream. And this is Luffy's dream.
I think
this
it's
is Luffy's dream.
way.
Kobe, Luffy always said.
Wait, hold on. No, Luffy's dream is not to get the One Piece. We don't know Luffy's dream. We do not know
Luffy's treasure.
That is, but it's the stepping stone. The Pirate King is the stepping stone to Luffy's dream. Remember, the whole after Wano, we're supposed to get the whole reveal of Luffy's dream, but it stops. The fucker stopped. Like, remember, everybody has the reaction, right? Everybody had the reaction. We don't get to actually hear it. Luffy just needs to become the Pirate King to be able to do that thing. I think Luffy doesn't want the responsibility or cares about One Piece, and he would trust it to someone like Kobe, I think. Or Sabo. It's one of those two. I don't know which one. But I do not think...
Again, I still, the lower panels, I think there's potential there, but I don't think they really are the contenders. I think that there's only 4 contenders.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's many of them that we know for a fact.
I feel like they're going to fight each other.
They're going to die.
That core is going to fight among, because I think Kobe and Sabo fight.
Yes, there's going to... Kobe and Sabo? No, I don't think so.
Kobe cannot go full on against Luffy because he knows Luffy's stronger and he respects Luffy too much. Sabo and Luffy can never fight. But Kobe and Sabo can fight because they have nothing against each other, and they're both going to be like, oh, who is Luffy's brother? And if they're going to...
But like, what's the point though? I don't understand why they would fight though. He's sword.
Yeah, but he's isn't Kobe part of the battle? That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he's part of the
And
panel,
then
but I don't know that he would
and
fight.
then freaking
No,
Dragon will fight always the Macron dude.
Akainu. Yeah, I think there's a good chance of that happening. I also think Kuzan and Akainu could
Oh yeah,
fight,
and then
right?
because they already fought before.
There's another part. Right. And then another part that I'm curious is who's Garling.
Oh, Dragon.
I think
Okay,
Garling's
Dragon.
Dragon's a
That would be
That's a big possibility because Dragon's after the Sirister, right? That's gonna be a big fight. And Garling was probably there at the God's
He was.
End.
We know this. He was in the race.
Right? Dragon was there. I think Dragon was there too, right? So he does.
No, Dragon was
Right?
not there.
I think there's gonna be a history.
Oh, as a
We don't know for
Marine?
sure if he was. I think he
As
was
a
part of Marine.
Marine?
Yeah, Marine. I think he was part.
Because
Yeah.
yes, Garp was there.
I think
And
that was
then
just,
it was formed. Okay, I see
Yeah.
where you're getting at.
yeah. So I think you can see that fight. I also think I'm just trying to figure. I don't think Shank will get it. I actually have him very low of getting it. I'm just trying to figure out who's gonna
Okay,
kill him.
who do you have the highest chance of getting out of the four?
Wait, a question. Highest at the end
Right
of the
now,
series,
just right now,
or
just
first
right
to
now.
get it?
If you have to say out of Shanks, Buggy, Blackbeard, and Luffy, who has the highest chance of getting it first?
No, but I'd say multiple people
We
will
don't
touch
know
it.
this physical
I'd say,
object
you
though.
saying
We
who's
don't
gonna
know
touch
that.
it
Okay,
first?
I'm just
No, I'm not. I'm saying like One Piece, right? And somebody's gonna get it, but I think it's gonna go through
Who's touching
multiple
it
hands.
first?
Is what I'm saying. You say who's gonna be the first to get?
I'm saying Buggy. Yeah,
I'm kind of on the Buggy pace too,
I think
actually.
it would be the best part. It would be the
But-
best part.
Yeah,
I don't know what
I think. Yeah, yeah. I think Luffy.
Shut up, Buggy. Give it to me right now.
would
Shut up.
probably-
Just
I think Luffy and somebody else will be fighting, and the Buggy sneaks and gets
Yeah.
it.
but I have my
Probably somehow. But yeah, my
Buggy will
money's
be
on
first.
Buggy.
And
as
Shanks
well,
and Blackbeard will be second for me.
Yeah,
I have them tied.
I don't think Shanks. I have
But
zero
we all have
hope the
Luffy
Shanks
low.
will
We
get
have
it. I'm
Luffy the
sorry.
last. Out of those four.
No,
Yeah.
out of those four, no. I'm not sure. Ooh, I don't know which way. But I'm sorry. I don't know which way Blackbeard is going after. I feel like he might be the one that kills Emu.
You're giving Blackbeard too much credit here, bro. Blackbeard couldn't even handle what's his face completely Law. He did, but he's
beat Law.
top 5.
He's-
I think
but
I think if Luffy
I think
Luffy
he's
and
the final
Blackbeard fight
villain.
right now, Luffy wins. I think he does.
No, I don't think so.
Because I don't think Blackbeard is,
No, I
is
think
strong
Lu-
enough to take on the Gorsa. He's missing one more power.
He's gonna power up one more time, and he's gonna take Emu's
don't
power,
know.
whatever that is. That's for sure.
Okay, we honestly still don't know what Emu is.
I d-
He, she, it, they, whatever Emu could possibly be. We have no idea. It could also be freaking Vivi's mom. It could be so many possibilities. We have no idea. So
Yeah.
that's something we.
I do.
Emu. Huh. Why we don't not consider Emu getting it?
I just don't think Emu is as interesting of the final boss as Blackbeard. And I'm curious what Blackbeard is one of the most interesting villain because he's so scheming. Like we
But he's
see
like,
Blackbeard
he's
as
always been
egghead,
the
right?
counterpart
He
of
actually
Luffy since the beginning.
right, exactly. He was introduced in Drum Island, which is one of the second or third island in the Grand Line. And one of his guys took Saturn's body, right, or touched it. She's able to turn into Saturn right now, right? So I'm curious. And then the 4 Goroseis are right now at the all the Goroseis are right now at
Yeah.
Egghead, right? So that means that nobody, and we know Saturn left Egghead, and
but then
everybody
how
knows
the
that
heck
Saturn
is-
left.
How can
So
she take
somebody's
the
able
power?
to
Just
get-
because she touches doesn't mean she can harness the power to that degree.
He doesn't take the no.
So
She doesn't take the power. She could pretend to be Saturn, let Blackbeard in Mary Joie, and cause havoc against
He's
Emu.
probably gonna
That's
kill
my
all the
guess.
Celestials.
I don't
They're
think he
weak.
could
They're
kill all the
both little weak
Celestials. I
fucking
think
bitches.
that no, I mean the
Oh
God's Knights, they're
yeah.
powerful
Oh
as fuck.
yeah. We probably get to see.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Because I think that's why you see the panel where Emu and the God's Knights are almost separated. Because I feel like Emu is interesting cat for sure
I feel
because
like
she's
the
connected to the
Revolutionary
voice
Army is
century.
more
But I
likely
think
to
One Piece,
tackle on the God's Knight than Blackbeard.
God's Knights, yeah, because the Revolutionary Army did
Yeah.
mention the God's Knight first, right? So that kind of
And
it makes
if
me
it's
think.
the whole
But I
good
think
versus evil
Oda had.
agenda,
Yeah, and then Oda has done this thing where there's the old generation and the new generation kind of thing. And I think like Kobe and Garp is, Go Roger and Luffy, like the old generation is
yeah,
to die
obviously.
at first, I feel like. Right? Right, so Garp is dead. Gotham, I think Gordon's, the
See,
old
I
guy,
mean,
instead
I
of
love
God's
Garp,
Knight, I think he's gonna
and
die. I think
him
Dragon's gonna
dying
kill
is
him.
sucks, but Ace died. So I like Ace more.
Yeah, exactly. Ace is more. And then I think Emu is from the old generation. So I think
He's from the Void
Blackbeard
Century,
will
bro.
take.
That's the Century plays a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I think those people will perish first, and Blackbeard is going to take over that spot.
Well, he was trying to make a kingdom.
I
Remember, he was trying to make a
believe
kingdom for all the freaking villains.
No, he wants the world, right? That's the sniper guy. Alger said, "Is like, what are you guys trying to do? The world, right? Like, he's trying to just control everything, right?" So I think, like you said in the bottom panels, a lot of them will disappear.
I really
quickly,
think it's just a poor leg of race. I think it's just 4%.
I'm still. No, I mean,
I still think those four. It's the 4% race. Everybody else is just like
I'll tell you, it's three-man race. It's Luffy and Blackbeard, the CS2 race, and then Bucky.
Zoro has a high chance getting lost in fighting the One Piece.
Oh, that would have been funny, right? That should have done that. That swordsman in the shadow is actually Zoro.
Oh, imagine Zoro. Like, imagine Zoro's from the Void Century. He ended up here. It doesn't even know how.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that was his wife that was traveling in time trying to find Zoro.
Yeah, so look, these theories, honestly, I love it, and they're sooner rather than later going to get answered. And that's the beauty of this.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of the Egghead Island. We've been getting a lot of answers more than like more mysteries, right? And that's the fundamental. Fast, right? So I think Egghead is about to end. There's going to be one more huge incident, and that's going to be really exciting. And we get to the next part of the
big chapters. Yeah, 2 more big chapters before we move to Elbaf, I think.
Yeah, because like one of the key things that they needed to end in Egghead Island is a conclusion of Bonning's story,
well, I think,
right? Which was
on a purpose.
Shatter,
remember, it's about information. The whole purpose of Egghead existing was that it had all this information, and not only does everybody in the world knows, the audience knows now. It's like it played what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to be the information arc.
Well, right. No, it is information, but like every arc, I think has the big picture part and then the story within the Egghead. And so, what we saw conclusion in this chapter was that story within this arc, which is the Bonnie and Kuma arc, conclude because they beat Saturn, and you see the smile Kuma, right? Like it wasn't really smiling, it's still sad, but it was happier than the previous. Yeah, that's a good word. It was at peace. So we finally see that conclusion, and then we see the big picture story, which is now really taking over everything with the Vegapunk concluding that whoever finds the One Piece will,
Vegapunk still hasn't explained what the fuck the deed means. No, he didn't.
Well, he did. We didn't get to hear it. But but I think we will get it very soon, because where is Vivi going to be in the next 5 chapters, right? Like she's with Morgan's right now on a fucking plane.
Oh yeah, so we're going
she must be going to join Luffy.
Luffy's bounty goes off?
right?
Or you think
I
Bonnie's
hope
end?
so. I want to see full bill. No, I think it's gonna go up. He has Bonnie. He has
I
all
don't
these
know.
things.
I mean,
Lilith
the
means that shit.
bounty part is a very key important thing in One Piece that us fans and everybody look forward to it. So
Yes.
I really hope it doesn't go away, and I would love to see Luffy go for even 5 billion berries. Yeah,
Gomu Gomu is what 5.6, right? I don't think we could get
no,
5.6
What was
billion until
Roger's
the end of
highest?
the. Let's see.
So
I
it
think
has
it's
to hit
like
5 billion. I
4.6.
think we could see 5 billion before that. No,
No,
because
I
look,
think at the end is
they'll
5.6.
deem him
Is
the most
Gomu is
dangerous person
5.6.
because not only is he Joy Boy, he has Bonnie and Kuma and Vegapunk.
No, I right, I agree, but I don't think it's
So
gonna go
just
to 5 bill in one go
only 1 billion
because that would
increase
mean that
because it's
he'll
always been doubling. So 6 billion?
No. It's gonna end 5.6. It's Oda and number Gomu is 5.6,
So
5.6.
they
It's
probably just
going
gonna
to
get
be
5.6 right now.
5.6 billion. Nah. I think it's after he does. No. It's gotta be at the end. You're gonna give it to him at the end. No, you
No,
can't. I think
listen, we all
Kobe is
agreed.
should be the one that
You
gives that
agreed with this,
ridiculous.
and I always had a big fuss about this that Law, Kid, and Luffy should never have been on the same price.
Oh, it's not even
So
close. Not even
if
close.
there were three, then
I
Luffy
think.
should have been four. I
I
think it's
think
gonna be
he's gonna
five.
go near 4.
I wouldn't be surprised with six.
No, that's too big there. Why? He's gonna bash Shanks? No,
But
come
see,
on
the thing
now.
is, Shanks isn't a target by the Gorosei or the government.
He's going after One
But
Piece now.
they've
He's the
always
strongest
let Shanks
motherfucker.
because he was able to meet the Gorosei in a very respectable way. Oh, you mean Impact Twin? Somebody saying that
Some
is Shanks
people
with me?
say that wasn't Shanks. Yeah, yeah. They're
Or
saying
is
that's the
it that
twin.
copy lady? The Blackbeard
Huh?
copy lady?
No, I don't think that's a copy lady. No, I don't think
Whatever
that's
it
a copy
is,
lady.
Oda is cooking. Um, it's been a long ass conversation about One Piece, yo, and that's like that's. I'm glad Amy Higgs in here today.
I mean, that's. It's easy to do 24 hours, right? We're just talking about like one
This
chapter,
was one
and then it's
chapter.
like
Holy
1 hour
shit!
later. one chapter, one chapter, one anime episode. Little bit of live
Yeah, One
action
Piece we can talk about
conversation.
anything, but let's shorten this so people don't get bored. But yeah, we're excited for next week because we get to see the anime episode we've been waiting for a long time. And
And they're hyping the
rightfully
shit
so
out of it.
because
Fucking
rightfully so
when I
because
thought
we were definitely hyped when this thing dropped in the manga. We were so hyped, so hyped. It was
yeah,
one of the most amazing moments.
nah,
Those
I
panels,
think
I cannot wait till it's animated, and we saw a little preview. Excited for that, and then we're also excited for what we believe are the final 2-3 chapters of Egghead, because I think the final arc has definitely started.
yes.
With this, the trailer was Egghead, and now we're on to the entree, the main course, and dessert will be the One Piece. So we'll be back next week talking about Gold Piece. As always, Amy will be back, so we'll come back to a regular anime thing. We should still talk in front of this. Like he knows all the spoilers. Yeah, he knows all the spoilers.
Yeah, he does. Wait, he complains that we
He
spoil
knows
him,
it before
except
we
he
even
knows
know.
all the spoilers. And then what's funny is, yeah, and he spoils you on mangas that he hasn't even read.
Okay, so
Like,
make
what?
sure you like and subscribe. We'll be back. Peace out. I am
My spoiler